John and Rachel, and we are jagging around with
Chef Alvarez at the Sweetwater Center for the Arts. We are literally here while you're cooking. Are we Jagoffs right now?
Yes, 100%.
Oh wow, you weren't expecting that. So here's what I love about this kitchen. We're here at Sewickley Sweetwater Center for the Arts. Say that 5 times fast, right?
No, she said do it.
This kitchen used to be, because Pittsburghers always relate to Eustace.
Yeah.
It really was underused, and
Yes.
they were kind of just using it for birthday parties. If you needed like extra space for your cake setup.
The growth that's happened since the month of September and then starting this has been tremendous. And like what's been great is also how involved the community has been and how excited they are about all the cultural cuisine too. So it's not just like what we've grown up with, it's also the curiosity of like what's the rest of the world offering for us.
Pittsburgh, along with so many other cities, they're looking to reinvent and talk about the food scene that we've exploded upon, right? But everybody does some kind of cooking expo. Yours is quite different because you put a lot of time and thought into how you can be different. But what does different mean?
So a lot of cooking classes would either part prep or like kind of get you 80% of the way there. I think to truly understand the culture as well as the recipe, you have to start from the ground up. So like we go over a little bit of the history of the country, the context behind it, which is super important, and then from there you're starting from the knife cuts, building the sauces. So even if the dish has like 4 components to it, you're gonna make every component to it, and then that way it provides a whole picture of like what this dish is, what it meant for the country. And being in a group setting, there's like a huge team aspect of it as well.
Yes. So
like your dish is responsible. Your dish is gonna feed everyone in the class too.
You do a date night, right?
Yeah, date night is super cool. It's a great way, like as a person who's been married for 2 years, been with my wife for 7 total years, I can't go out to Southside because I just don't fit in, and it's a different energy. So
Same. It's okay.
yeah, so it's a great way to hang out with other couples in a really cool environment, cook, eat together, and really like get to know like other members of the community as well.
I have to bust you on a lie though. So you actually say all the time, like, it's about 2.5, 3 hours.
Right.
Every time we have been here with any of our influencers, with our foodies, you really want to expect a few hours to really be, submerged into. You sat down and ate with them as well. Like it's a full experience. So it's not just learning, it's not just consuming, it's all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like the difference between like going somewhere to eat and then going somewhere to dine. Like it's an entire experience that you're trying to embrace and partake in as well. It also gives you the time to like really absorb what you're doing. Because if it's like a fast-paced class of just cooking, like what are you going to get out of it if everything's just a blur? Like I want you to be able to like recap like what's happening.
What are we making right here? Should I put my hands in there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is one of our foods of grease classes that we're doing. It's basically the zucchini fritters. So post World War II, the Nazi occupation kind of wiped out the natural resources of Greece, so they eventually shifted to what's known as the Mediterranean diet. So greens was a big part of it. So what they would use is the local greens mixed with the feta cheese, which is from Greece. And then in this case, I added parsley, chives, garlic, and onion. And then you make it into a filling, and then we're gonna, not filling, but like a mix, and then we're gonna saute it on the pan behind us.
See, didn't I tell you education and ease?
So all of these classes happen all the time in Sewickley.
Hey, is this mashed potatoes?
No, not yet. No. Does it happen all the time in Sewickley? We have about 2 or 3 classes scheduled every week, ranging from culinary to pastry, baking, kids camps. We have one that's going to be launching soon called Knife Skills, which just focuses on developing a knife.
Can I try some of this?
No, hold on.
Are these mashed potatoes?
All right, Andrew, it's been a pleasure. Everybody come to see Chef Andrew Alvarez, Sweetwater Center for the Arts.
You Jagoffs.